Hello, everybody out there in the Boom Buster land today. We are busting on the first day of school. Pause for dramatic effects. But I'm your boy Ace.
I'm Brady.
And we're the Boom Busters.
Boom Busters, all we are. Boom Busters, all we are.
On today's episode, ooh man, this could be either a great day or a very sad day for some. We're talking about the first day of school. For me, I'm a 2000s kid, so the first day of school was kind of sad, man. But at the same time, I was super excited to see all my friends. I still grew up in a time where technology wasn't as what it is today, so we didn't really connect unless we went to the same camps. So, you laid out your shirt, your clothes, made sure your fresh fit was all good, haircut, new shoes ready to come out the box. And then boom, it's almost 7 o'clock in the morning. For me, I rode the bus. You got to catch the bus. Don't be late or your mama's going to get you. But, enough about me, of my good old childhood memories. Let's talk about the men from back in the black and white era. Let's talk about y'all's first day of school.
Hold on, and before
he's worse with
before he starts, a moment of silence so we can insert the school bell. All right, class is in session.
I'm fixing to educate him. He keeps calling us old.
Oh, he called black and white. That's you. I'm a grainy
You're
colored.
Technicolor.
I'm grainy, okay,
You're-
but
you're
I'm still
Technicolor.
I'm still color though. You on the other hand.
I can't call you color.
Got him. No, but let's start it off, man. Talk to me. Talk to us. Talk to everybody watching
It's
us
been
all
a
over the
long,
tube.
hot summer. We actually had 3 months instead of like 2 months like they get now.
12 weeks of immortality.
So we had that
Long
3
time.
weeks, and usually around the first part of August. Now it's usually almost when school starts or ends.
Crazy.
But the first week of August, you start getting those sale ads in the newspaper. That's how we got our ads and our coupons. We didn't have online.
In the what?
Yeah, we didn't have online. Put in the super code or order it from Amazon and whatnot. We would get our sale ads from JCPenney's, not Kohl's, Mervin's. We've talked about that before.
Mervin's.
You know those shopper ads that you get in the mail and you
Dealers.
chunk it out because there's not restaurant coupons?
Yes.
Those came from there.
Ooh.
So yeah, we would get those, and Mom would start saving up, and she knows she's got to buy some school clothes. Got to get some fresh kicks, some cool Nikes.
Gotta have them.
It's one of those, in my senior year. Oh my gosh, I had these Nikes that had these straps that you would put on the shoe, so you could get multiple colored of these.
Because you
These-
couldn't tie your shoes.
No. You still tied your shoes, but you had these straps, so you could actually coordinate your shoes each day to different colors. So you can match them to your outfit.
But still wearing the same
Mhm.
shoes.
Yeah, no.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a very tedious process because remember, there's only one first day of school a year
Gotta impress.
and you got to make a statement.
So I would have things like some wind pants. That was really cool to have in high school, especially when they made it to where shorts were only on Fridays. So you had to wear pants.
Why just Fridays?
It's usually like football day, volleyball day, stuff like that. So you
Mhm.
could wear shorts. It was more athletic day.
Did y'all have a dress code?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We had to wear like shorts, and you had to wear a shirt that covered up your belly. You couldn't be showing that, or you had to wear stuff that was pretty cool. You couldn't have like open toe shoes too many times. You could. It was different years. It kind of fluctuated, just depending on how the school board was. But like I remember my senior year, it was a year that they had the '96 Olympics in Atlanta, and you found those clothes everywhere. And I had like this Nike Olympic shirt that said
Mhm.
'96 Olympics. And their colors were like white and green, like a dark hunter green. I had these green pants from Jabot that were really, really cool.
Jabot.
A web belt, because that was really popular, when I was a teenager.
web belt.
A web belt. We'll put a graphic up on the screen so people see
What
a
is
web belt
this?
And then I had like either my Nikes, or I had on some of my Buster Brown lace ups that look really cool. These little smaller.
This was
boots.
you in high school, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I was in early elementary. So my attire, I was alive during this time. So my attire, I remember distinctively, it was Spalding shoes, which was very popular
They had
in those
shoes?
years. Yeah, Spalding sneakers.
Like the basketball?
Yes.
I'd get beat up wearing Spalding.
Oh yeah, you would get clowned for it, but
in
it
high
would.
school.
But you said the the Nike with the Olympic rings and all that stuff for Atlanta. I had a navy blue.
Ooh.
I had a navy blue like a jump set. Yeah,
Little jumper. Oh,
little
that's
jump.
cool.
Jumpers?
Yeah, and I also had like a hoodie, like the hoodie with the sweatpants, with the Olympic rings on it. I remember like 1996. It was all about the Olympics. Being
So
in
was the Olympics more popular back then, I guess?
Yes.
Well, it was in America,
Yeah.
so it was huge. So it was all over. I mean, as
Kind of like the World Cup being
as
here
the
in
as the
America, right?
yeah as the hosting country, yes, it's gonna be a much bigger deal.
And then back then, sports wear was more popular.
Mhm.
You would want to wear like a local team or your regional sports team.
It was a thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're not
Michael
wearing
Jordan.
La Boo Boo t-shirt or something
No,
like
no.
that.
I
You're
would love the La Boo Boo
like
t-shirt.
like every kid like in the 90s, every kid at least had a Chicago Bulls
Oh, yeah.
apparel.
Bulls
had
was
a
hot back in the
jacket
90s.
and a hat.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody had a Mighty Ducks, or try to have a Mighty Ducks. It was the cool
Toon
thing to
Squad.
do. But Toon Squad, of course,
Yes.
and also my favorite one of them all,
What is that?
the Dallas Cowboys.
Boo.
Oh, come on!
Go see Hawks.
Shout
I
out
had
to
the-
my
I had the-
Cowboy lovers.
I had the starter
Seahawks.
jacket from the Cowboys at one
Hey.
time.
Hey, those
And-
starter
and-
jackets were
And because of
fire.
where we lived, and they were really, really popular back then with their football, Aggies,
Y'all lived in the
Texas
glory
A&M
days.
Aggies. Everybody had Aggie stuff back then.
Aggies.
I know we got some Longhorn fans out there,
Gig 'em.
but sorry, the '90s were
Gig 'em.
ruled by the Aggies. But how old was it before you actually got to pick it out your clothes for the first day of school?
Never.
Because mine was a little bit after probably the 6th grade.
Middle school, yeah, middle school. Hit 7th grade, and for me that was the turn of the century. So at that point, it was
Goodness.
yeah. No, you're already.
I was in college.
You're already about to get your bachelor's by this time. But
Goodness.
anyways, but yeah, no, over the turn of the century, and back then during the early 2000s, that's where I left California and go to Puerto Rico. And
Smart choice.
so no, absolutely not.
It wasn't a smart choice.
No, it was the best thing that ever happened.
It was the best choice.
I know. But the thing is, like, I was very urban based. So, football jersey, especially those early 2000s, you had the retro.
Band-Aid on the face.
No. I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go the Saint Lunatic route. But if you know, you know. But you had like we had the Jays at the time, or
Jeez,
like
Mock
at the
Pete.
time it was like Team Iverson or Team Jordan.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it was that, and everything had to match your gear. But the thing is, though,
You talk about practice.
hey, but here's the thing, though. Puerto Rico schools, we had uniforms. We didn't have
Same.
street clothes and
You
all
talking
that
about
stuff.
polos and khakis?
Polos and chinos. Yes.
What is a chino?
It's pretty much slacks.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but they were mostly colored, very colored. So like at one school I had baby blue and navy blue on the bottoms. Another one I had a white polo with green
Ooh.
chinos. Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm picturing little Blad in this.
I'm actually the same height since I was 10 years old. So it was just look at me
Yeah,
now, probably
not bad.
150 pounds less.
A lot less hairy. too.
Oh, Amir.
Oh no. I hit puberty early.
So having the right clothes, and I know this sounds materialistic, but it's the actual truth back then. Having the right clothes and the right look would set the entire year for you from that first day of school.
Because
Oh,
you only get
show.
one good first impression, and then you got to roll with it and keep making a statement. Because otherwise, you fall deep into the shadows.
So, and it's not just your clothing; it's the other things too that you bring to the table. And when I say table, I'm talking about that desk, that locker, whichever one it's going to be. It's what you bring to that. So you've got to have.
Y'all use lockers?
Yeah, we had.
Yeah, we
lockers.
did.
Did
Yeah.
you have lockers?
It was decoration at that point.
Wow. Do y'all even have textbooks?
We had textbooks.
Man, my locker room had an Old Spice, had some Axe body spray.
Who's your
What
favorite
the
Spice
heck?
Girl?
Oh, bro, Posh Spice.
Sounds like he's trying to get rid of the drug dog.
Anyways, and shout out
he's gonna
to
have to
Victoria Beckham. All right, but anyways, case in point, no, we actually use the lockers for our hygiene products, our gym clothes, and change of drawers, and all that.
I had a locker that had shelving in it because
Mine did too.
I bought some shelving and it would like fold up like this, but then it would like
Oh, okay.
come down like this and make some different tier levels and stuff. So I'd put books on it. I had other things. I would sell things like pencils, paper, stuff like that out of my locker. Candy bars every once in a while.
What was
I
the
had a
combo?
Sam's card as
What
a
was that combo?
I had a Sam's card in high school. So
You said sell stuff.
Hustler.
I'm gonna have to tell.
Hustler.
I can't. I do
we
not
can't-
dare to say this on camera, but
you don't want to hear it.
yeah, no. But the stuff that I sold. But anyways, case in
You would
point.
put a mirror on
Whoa,
your locker
get 'em.
'cause you want to make sure that you don't have anything on your face between classes. So
Oh yeah.
put a mirror on your locker with a magnet and stuff. Then sometimes
Mm.
people would stick things in your locker like little notes. Hey man, we're gonna go play basketball.
And
so-
if you were lucky, you had 2 lockers while sharing with a special someone. Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
we brought some items here today that if you want to help your child fit in on the first day of school, take it from me and Blad today, okay?
You should take it from me.
So what's the first thing that you need, Blad? I know you got it right here next to you.
You need a backpack,
Backpack.
but not just
Backpack,
any
backpack.
backpack.
Shout out Dora.
You gotta catch.
We gotta
this one.
catch 'em all. Yes, sirree.
Did you wear this in high school?
Absolutely not.
I had a JanSport that I had for 4 years because you could not tear up a JanSport.
No, you
back
could
then.
not.
That
No,
and
you
the
could not.
Colorado. You remember the Colorados?
I remember the Colorado.
Oh man.
Where Brady goes to vacation in the summer.
Yeah.
Quick question, Ace.
Yes.
When you put a backpack on, how many straps do you use?
Is there a need for two?
You one
One
strap
strap
or 2 strap?
Are you a one strap or two
I'm
strap?
a one. So in my time, they sold backpacks with the one strap.
I saw those. They look like a triangle.
They actually did have the one strap backpacks.
I didn't like
but
those.
We're one strappers over here.
I did a one strap. It hurt your back,
Oh yeah, it was not smart on your body.
but you did it because it looked cool.
No.
you gotta have swag.
No. No.
Oh,
As a
here
baseball
comes this guy.
as a baseball catcher, you have to 2 strap. I'm sorry, symmetry.
nerd.
No, when you're crouched down there behind the plate,
You're doing
For-
what?
crouched behind the plate for hours.
Hours.
No, you have to, man. Otherwise, yeah, those you know.
Then you have to have your lunchbox.
Okay.
Whoa, that's old.
If this was late 80s, early 90s, but there was a very time period from the late 90s that these stopped and you were just handed the brown bags. Yeah.
Or you kind of had the nylon stuff started coming into effect. But
Yeah.
this right here, you got your thermos in here.
That nobody
Did it come
used.
with all that?
Oh, dude, there's even an ad in here. So you can personalize it. Wow.
Wow.
I don't think it works anymore, but you had your thermos. Your mom would put like water or juice in it. You do not want her to put milk in it.
Okay, would you care to elaborate what's featured on this lunchbox?
The California raisins.
Look, I grew up in California. I'm sorry to my
Did you
fellow
like raisins?
Californians, but it completely eluded me. I don't know what the California raisins were.
type.
There's a slot here where it holds your thermos, and then you put your food right here. So you would be getting like your shark bites, and then like your Lunchable or your peanut butter sandwich.
Y'all had
things like your
Lunchables?
Cheetos.
Man.
But hey, you know what?
Yes.
They didn't just carry your food. You know what? That bully came up to you. Bam! You hit him with this. It became a personal protection weapons device.
I am gonna Brady check this. I need somebody in the comment section to elaborate if this actually happened. And these or is this an Aladdin lunchbox or a thermos lunchbox?
It's thermos.
Thermos. If this was
Thermos.
used as a blunt force trauma weapon.
When in
Actually,
doubt, swing your lunch.
It wasn't the plastic one. It was the metal one.
Y'all had metal ones?
Yeah, we
What
had
Oh,
in
yeah.
the world?
Man, those things hurt.
And they gave these to kids?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you people?
But what else do we got?
Dun-dun.
So we've got our Trapper Keeper.
What?
Trapper Keeper, man, check this out.
What's trapping?
Velcro.
Whoa, y'all had
Open this
Velcro?
You
Just
got, you
kidding.
got your little pen pouch right here. Got your cool neon 80s colors, 90s
So they
colors.
sold though. So neon was really a big thing back
This
then.
was
for
this
y'all.
this
Y'all
was
had it on
definitely an
everything.
'80s thing.
Actually, more neon came out in the early 90s than they did in
Mhm.
the 80s. But this is really cool. This is a reproduction that I got a couple years back at Walmart. I had to buy it because
Reproduction.
it's a Trapper Keeper. I got Blad one for his birthday last year.
Happy
Mhm.
birthday.
Super cool. But if you didn't like this style, because your stuff could fall out. I had it where I had papers falling out, stuff like that.
You couldn't hold anything.
But you could get this one,
Oh,
5-star.
That's where I had.
I had one. This is what I started using in high school because,
Look at them rings, dog. Have you ever pinched the inside of your hand?
Hey,
No.
hey.
Hey,
I just wanted to let on a little secret. Back in the day when Pokemon was coming out, you would get a couple sheets, card sheets, and put your cards there and started trading them through in there or selling them through in there.
I know that both of them came with a pencil pouch, but this is the most basic one. I like this one better because it's got like this like clear, screen so you can see all your stuff.
So you
in it.
can put your money in there after you sold your stuff.
every day I'm hustling.
Of course, you got to have your composition books.
So
mixed
you
in.
can account for every sale
You
and cost
gotta
of
keep
goods
the
sold,
books, bro. You gotta keep the
got it.
books.
and you can't cook them neither.
no,
You got to have your ledger. But you know what? You had to be cool on your folders, okay?
Ooh, can't have blank
Folders
photos.
made you. 'cause
Yes.
You're sitting in class, you're daydreaming. What are you daydreaming about? Is it going to be sports cars? You want to daydream about sports cars in class?
True.
Is it sports? Are you that cool guy that needs to have your sports? Dinosaur. Hey, you know what? This folder actually probably came in handy for some kid who has a test on dinosaurs.
Does it have the names on them?
It does.
Whoa.
Like the
Cheat
Does,
sheet.
does that glow in the
color
dark?
faces. I don't know.
That'd be
We
dope
have
if
to
it
test
did.
The Allosaurus, the Spinosaurus.
Spinosaurus?
You could. There's so many more things that you got to have, like the right pencils. Like you could not get the soft number 2 pencils. Have you ever heard of that, Ace?
What is a soft number 2?
Okay, so most pencils today, they're the
SAWFT.
Soft? Not that. Most pencils today have the hard lead inside of it, so it actually writes better.
Yeah,
But then there was like a soft one that came across almost like a crayon style, but it was still a number 2, and you had to have a number 2 pencil to do your scantrons, for your test.
Oh yeah,
So you did have
I
scantrons.
have Scantron.
So if you didn't use a number 2, it wouldn't register, right? And you would
Correct.
fail your test. But there were some soft ones, and you had to like push harder with those,
Mhm.
and they were horrible to use at the pencil shop.
Were they labeled as soft?
Some of them were. And then, I'm sorry for those people that do this or that like this brand, but on your crayons, if it wasn't Crayola and you had Rose Art, you ever seen that brand?
All I ever knew was Crayola.
Rosa?
Rose Art.
Rose art.
There's some brands out there that are just horrible and trash.
As a matter of fact,
Basura.
as a matter of fact, my glasses
As a
were
fatter fact?
actually yes. Yeah, English isn't my first language, guys. Who would have
I love
known?
it.
And then if
I
you were a
love it.
female, you had to have the Lisa Frank.
No, but
lines.
I was gonna say my glasses were actually Crayola brand.
What? They make
Back in the-
glasses?
Oh, that's cool.
Bro, what?
What? I don't wear glasses. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, glasses. If you go to any eyeglass shop here around, you're gonna see name brand and you're gonna see sponsored brands.
So is it just engraved? Pretty much Crayola.
Actually, yeah, I had Crayola.
Were they
Did
colored?
you have that as a kid or as an adult?
No, as a kid.
Were
Okay,
they
I see
colored
what
or
you're
just black?
No. I actually had that, and for 1 year I had a Nintendo. Against my mom's wishes.
Oh, so they were making money off everything.
Oh, they were. I'm
He probably
telling you.
needed glasses from getting too close to the TV playing Nintendo.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, they were like sponsors and all these gimmicks were everywhere on everything. I mean, underwear, eyewear.
Did you ever have to go get that school list? Did it get mailed to you, or did you have to pick it up from school, or did you have it at a Walmart?
First day of school was pretty much introductions and all that stuff, and was handed over.
They would give us the list in your first week of school and let
Mm-hmm.
you know what you needed to bring. So you would go get some stuff because, like I said, these are the basics, but there would be things like glue stick, And those things always win the community chest. Then there would be like the scissors.
You know, we talked a whole lot, majority of this episode about the materials and all that stuff, but there's something that we have not talked about, and I want to bring up. When we're in class, and normally you see familiar faces.
Yes.
Was there ever a moment where you, at an age, where you realized that one friend that you had was not there anymore and they moved away and didn't tell you nothing?
Where'd they go?
We talked about that at the beginning of our series with the start of summer vacation. That kid, I had a kid. He was a friend. His name was Wes. He wasn't there in 7th grade.
Wes, where'd you go?
Yeah.
He was there in 6th grade, and then he was gone in 7th grade. And
You
I'm
just
like,
disappeared on us.
I have
Odessa is what I found out.
Odessa.
I have a friend that I've had for over 30 years. His name is CJ, who still is in California, and that's exactly what happened. I was with him for 4 years, and then poof, he was gone.
gone.
I thought you were going to say, poof, I went to Puerto Rico.
I went to
No,
Puerto Rico.
he went away. And then when I finally left, he came back. Turns out that his parents had custody every 4 years.
What?
That's-
Yeah,
What?
yeah. CJ, shout out to you, my brother.
And then the
Yeah.
first day of school, you also had this is the school handbook, and they went through that. A lot of times trying to tell you things that were going to happen.
Mhm.
Let you know what you can and can't do, how you could wear your clothes. Like I said, the first day of school, we had to wear pants. We couldn't wear shorts until like Friday,
You had to wear your pants, dog.
and
Yep.
stuff like that.
It's not a hard rule.
We always had like a assembly is what they were called in the auditorium. But guys, school's coming up. Don't be bummed. You know why you can't be bummed?
Why?
Mm.
Because we are fixing to hit that school year. We're going to hit that holiday season in just a little while. We're going to have so much fun.
Oh,
while you're
yeah.
at school. You're going to be thinking about us in class. You're going to be like, oh my gosh.
Busters.
What is Boombusters going to put out this week?
What are they gonna do?
What's their short going to be?
What is it?
Wednesday's going to put out the teaser.
To find out about all that, hit that.
Hit the smash button, bro.
Subscribe, follow, share. And you know what?
Comment.
If you do that, tell your teacher. She might just give you extra credit.
Ooh.
Have a
Extra
great school
credit.
year.
Peace, my friends.